There's a quiet kind of fear that settles in when your doctor says, your kidneys aren't working as well as they used to. It's not always loud. It doesn't always bring pain, but it changes the way you look at food, at your body, at your future. You start to wonder, is this safe to eat? Will this make my kidneys worse? You read labels, watch your salt, cut back on meat, and yet you're still unsure. I want to tell you this, my friend, you're not alone. You don't have to walk this path in fear, because today, I'm here to walk it with you. We'll talk gently but clearly about protein. You'll learn which proteins can heal you, nourish you, and protect your kidneys. And you'll see which ones might be quietly adding stress, even if they seem healthy. This isn't about restriction. It's about empowerment. It's about making thoughtful, life-giving choices one meal at a time. So, take a deep breath. Let's begin together. Just you and me. If you found this video helpful, press 1 to let us know you're with us. And if you have anything you'd like to share, feel free to leave a comment below. We always listen with care. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It's our honor to walk with you on this journey toward a healthier, more peaceful, and more fulfilling life. Part 1. The Gentle Giant. Egg Whites. Sometimes, the most powerful help for your kidneys comes in the quietest, simplest form. When you think of strength, you might picture a steak, something hearty, heavy. But your kidneys don't need heavy. They need gentle. And one of the gentlest, most healing proteins out there is something you've probably had in your fridge all along. The humble egg white. Egg whites are what I like to call clean protein. They're low in phosphorus, contain almost no fat, and are packed with essential amino acids that help your body heal and stay strong. For kidneys that are already working hard, egg whites are a gift. While a whole egg has around 86 milliliters of phosphorus, a single egg white has only 10 milliliters. That's a big difference for someone watching kidney numbers. Even more than that, egg whites don't raise cholesterol, don't burden your blood vessels, and don't spike inflammation, 3 things your kidneys will silently thank you for. So what's the best way to eat them? Try boiling them, steaming them, or lightly scrambling without oil. You can fold them into oatmeal, mix them into a wrap, or even add them to a veggie stir-fry. 3 to 4 egg whites a day is a safe, supportive portion. But here's a gentle warning. Avoid eating them raw. Raw egg whites can interfere with biotin, a vitamin your body needs for energy. And skip the butter or cheese, those add saturated fats and phosphorus, which undo the good you're trying to do. I've seen patients regain energy, stabilize blood pressure, and improve their lab results just by swapping meat for egg whites 3 or 4 times a week. It's a small change, but sometimes, the smallest changes bring the biggest peace to your kidneys. Let's keep going. In the next part, I'll show you a plant-based protein that surprises most people with how kidney-friendly it is. Part 2. From Earth with Love, Tofu and Quinoa. Not all healing comes from medicine sometimes. It comes from what grows quietly in the soil. If your kidneys could speak, I believe they'd ask for something gentle, something that gives energy without demanding too much in return. That's exactly what tofu and quinoa do. Tofu, made from soybeans, is a soft, plant-based protein that's low in phosphorus and easy for your body to break down. It's also full of compounds called isoflavones, tiny, plant-based helpers that reduce inflammation inside your kidneys and support your heart. Then there's quinoa, a humble seed that cooks like a grain. What makes quinoa special is that it's a complete protein. That means it gives your body all the essential amino acids it needs, just like meat does without the heavy phosphorus or fat. But what really sets these two apart is how gently they work together. They don't overload your kidneys. They don't cause bloating or fatigue. They quietly nourish. Here's a simple idea. Half a cup of cooked quinoa, soft tofu cubes, and some steamed green vegetables. Add a squeeze of lemon or a sprinkle of garlic. No sauces, no cheese, and you've got a healing meal that loves your kidneys back. Just be mindful. Not all tofu is created equal. Some pre-marinated versions hide salt and phosphates that can undo their benefits. And with quinoa, rinse it well before cooking to remove bitter coating that may upset your digestion. You don't need to be vegetarian to enjoy these. You just need to be kind to your kidneys. And kindness, my friend, is a powerful form of healing. Coming up next, we'll dive into the ocean to meet a fish that's gentle, lean, and packed with protein your kidneys will appreciate. Part 3. Tilapia, a gift from the ocean for tired kidneys. Not all fish are created equal. Some nourish, others overload. But this one, it just helps you breathe easier. You and I both know when kidneys are struggling. Everything feels heavier. Fatigue hangs around. Swelling creeps in. Even your food starts to feel like a burden. That's why I always recommend one gentle protein from the sea tilapia. Tilapia is a mild, lean fish that's surprisingly perfect for kidney health. It's low in fat, low in phosphorus, and high in clean, easy-to-digest protein. Just 4 ounces can give you around 22 grams of protein without overwhelming your filtration system. It also contains selenium and vitamin B12, two nutrients that quietly support kidney metabolism, nerve function, and energy levels. The best part tilapia is gentle on digestion. No bloating, no discomfort, just nourishment. If you're not sure how to prepare it, try baking it with fresh herbs and lemon, or steam it with a few slices of ginger. Stay away from breaded or fried versions, they undo all the good. What matters most isn't just what you eat, it's how you cook it. Let your food be light. Let it heal. And if you're buying tilapia, look for wild-caught or responsibly farmed options. Trust me, quality makes a difference, especially when your body is already working so hard. In all my years walking beside kidney patients, I've seen one thing again and again. When you replace heavy red meats with light, clean fish like tilapia, the body responds. Less swelling, more energy, better labs, more peace. Coming up next, I'll show you one tiny seed that acts like a complete protein and quietly supports your kidneys with every bite. Part 4. Quinoa, the tiny grain with a big gift for your kidneys. Sometimes, healing doesn't come in a pill. It comes in a spoonful of something warm, simple, and full of quiet strength. Quinoa doesn't shout for attention. It doesn't have the richness of meat or the creaminess of dairy. But don't let that fool you. This little seed, often mistaken for a grain, holds incredible power, especially for tired kidneys. What makes quinoa special? First, it's a complete protein. That means it gives you all 9 essential amino acids just like meat, but without the phosphorus or saturated fat that strain the kidneys. Second, it's naturally low in potassium and phosphorus, making it safer for you than most beans, lentils, or processed proteins. And third, my favorite, it's full of fiber. That fiber helps move toxins out through the gut instead of leaving everything for your kidneys to handle. It's like giving your kidneys a gentle assistant. A warm bowl of quinoa can be part of a beautiful, kidney-loving meal. Mix it with steamed broccoli, a few cubes of tofu, and a dash of olive oil. No salt, no cheese, just whole, healing food. Just remember, rinse your quinoa before cooking. That removes the bitter coating that can upset digestion. And be cautious with instant quinoa mixes. They often sneak in sodium and flavor additives that you don't need. I've seen patients who swap just one meal a day to include quinoa, and over weeks, they felt lighter, less swollen, more at peace. No fireworks, no extreme diets, just a small, steady change. That's the beauty of kidney healing. It's not about doing more, it's about doing things gently. Now that you know the 4 proteins that support your kidneys, let's turn the page. In the next part, I'll gently walk you through 6 proteins that might seem healthy but could quietly be speeding up the damage. Part 5. The Silent Saboteurs. 6 proteins that slowly hurt your kidneys. Not every danger makes a loud noise. Some come dressed as healthy choices. Let's be honest, you've been trying your best. You read food labels, you cut back on salt, you skip the fried stuff, but still, something isn't right. Your blood tests don't improve. Your energy feels low. Your swelling won't go away. Sometimes, it's not about eating bad food. It's about eating the wrong kind of good food. Let me walk you through 6 proteins that often show up in the diets of kidney patients, foods that seem healthy on the surface, but quietly add pressure to kidneys already working too hard. 1. Turkey bacon. It wears a lean label, but it's packed with sodium and phosphate preservatives. Even one slice can throw off your sodium balance and raise your blood pressure. 2. Red lentils. Yes, they're plant-based, but they're also high in potassium and phosphorus. That means more strain for your kidneys to handle, especially when portions get large. 3. Hot dogs. A comfort food for many, but truly hard on the kidneys. Loaded with salt, nitrates, and chemical preservatives that raise inflammation and acid load. 4. Whey protein isolate, marketed as pure, but very concentrated in nitrogen and phosphorus. Your kidneys must work overtime to process it. 5. Canned black beans. Beans are good, right? Yes, but not when canned in salty liquids that load you up with potassium and sodium in every bite. 6. Beef steak. Even lean cuts can overwhelm the kidneys with phosphorus, saturated fat, and uric acid, all of which contribute to inflammation, high blood pressure, and gout. You might be wondering, so, what can I eat? Here's the truth. It's not about fear. It's about awareness. The more you understand what's really in your food, the more control you gain over how your kidneys feel. In the next section, I'll share a simple, beautiful daily habit that doesn't come in a bottle or require a diet plan, just a pair of shoes, and a little time each morning. Part 6. The morning ritual that supports your kidneys without a single pill. What if you could help your kidneys every morning with nothing but your own 2 feet? Not everything your kidneys need comes from a plate. Some of the most powerful support comes from motion, from rhythm, from the gentle act of walking. Morning walking, even just 20 to 30 minutes, has been shown to improve blood flow to your kidneys. Better circulation means better filtration. It helps flush out the waste that builds up overnight. And it gets your lymph system moving, reducing swelling, clearing out inflammation, and waking up every organ gently, including your kidneys. I've watched countless patients improve their lab numbers, lower their blood pressure, and feel less fatigued just by adding this one habit into their mornings. It doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be far. You don't need fancy shoes. Just a quiet walk outside, or even around your home. Some like to walk with soft music. Others pray, reflect, or simply listen to the birds. The point is to move with intention. And if you pair your walk with a protein-smart breakfast like scrambled egg whites and a little quinoa, you'll give your kidneys the perfect start to the day. Remember, healing doesn't always roar. Sometimes, it's just the sound of your own steps on the floor. and the quiet confidence that you're doing something kind for yourself. You've come a long way through this video learning, reflecting, maybe even changing the way you see your meals. Now let's bring it all together in our final thoughts. You've made it to the end of this video, and I want to take a moment, just you and me, to honor that. I know it's not easy to think about kidney disease. It's not easy to hear that some of the foods you trusted might not be serving you anymore. It's not easy to feel like your body has changed and that you need to change with it. But you showed up. You listened. You gave yourself time and space to learn. And that, my friend, is a powerful act of love. Because here's the truth. Your life is still full of choices. You may not control every lab result, every diagnosis, or every ache that comes with aging, but you can choose what's on your plate. You can choose how you start your mornings. You can choose foods that support, not stress, your beautiful, hard-working kidneys. You've learned that egg whites, tofu, tilapia, and quinoa can gently fuel your body. You've seen that turkey bacon, canned beans, red lentils, and even protein powders can quietly burden your kidneys more than they help. And you've heard how something as simple as a morning walk can help your kidneys breathe a little easier. But more than that, I hope you felt a little less alone, because you're not just someone managing a condition. You are a whole person who deserves nourishment, dignity, and peace. You are not broken. You are adapting. And every kind choice you make is a way of saying, I'm still here, I still matter, I'm still fighting for the life I want. So, my friend, if this video helped you even in a small way, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you're cooking. Tell me how you walk. Tell me what gives you hope. And if you'd like to keep walking this journey with me, subscribe to the channel. I'll be right here every week with more gentle ideas, more healing foods, more real talk about living fully with kidney disease. You are not alone. You are deeply worthy of care, and your kidneys are not your enemy. They're just asking for a little help. And now, you know how to give it.